Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacqueline, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this cat ear beanie. It's going to be a simple and easy tutorial. So for the tutorial I'm going to be using a 5.0mm hook, measuring tape. You can use just one stitch marker though. So yarn needle. These are all cotton yarns. So yeah, this is a leftover yarn. This is 50 grams, also 50 grams. So I'm just going to be using the combination of these three yarns to see what I have. Fingers crossed. So yeah, we're going to start off by making a slip knot. To make a slip knot, yarn around your two fingers like this. And by the way, I'm working with 2 strands. You can work with 1 strand. It really depends on you. I just want my cat ear beanie to be a little thick. So you wrap around. This is the tail of your yarn. This is the working yarn. Wrap it around these 2 fingers like this. Okay, and then this working yarn, pull it through the circle and then simply tighten up like this. Grab your hook and then you adjust the circle till it fits your hook size. All right, so we're going to make a chain that is the size of your head circumference, which is, if you put the chain around your head, it fits perfectly. And also the number of chains you make really depends on the kind of yarn you're using. Some yarns are thick, some are very thin, so it really depends on the yarn you're using. So I just go ahead to make the number of chains for my size, for my head size. To make a chain, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through like this, yarn over and pull through. I made a total of 70 chains. And also, if you have a measuring tape, just measure around your head and make a chain that follows the measurements that you get. Or you can also go online and check the head circumference for males and for females. That can also work. Next up, see this part where I have little V's like this. Just gently trace the top of your chain like this till you get to your first chain, and then with your hook go into the first chain. This is the first chain. Grab your yarn like this. You have something like a circle or so. Grab your yarn, yarn over, pull through, and then you slip stitch just like that. You're going to chain up to 1 and 2, and then into this very first chain where we slip stitched in, I'm going to place a double crochet there. Yarn over into the chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and into the next. We're working into this top loop or so. And also, if you have a stitch marker, go ahead to mark your very first double crochet stitch. This is the chain 2, this is not a stitch. Mark your first stitch gently. All right, next up you just keep placing a double crochet into the chain till you get to the end. I'm at my last chain. Go ahead to place a double crochet here too. In this video, I'm also going to be showing you how to change yarn color. Yarn over, pull through. You have 2 loops on your hook. Then you go ahead to grab the yarn you want to change into like this, and then you pull it through the 2 loops, and then go ahead to tighten it up like this. So next up, you take out a stitch marker and slip stitch at the first stitch like this. So you can choose to cut off this yarn that we just changed and go on with the new yarn. So for the next, chain up 2. In this round, we're going to repeat the same process. That's placing a double crochet into every single stitch. So yarn over into this first stitch where we slip stitched in, you place a double crochet there. Into the next, a double crochet 2. If you have a stitch marker, go ahead to mark the first stitch. You always do that on every new round, and place a double crochet here too. A double crochet into the next. Basically, the concept for this cat ear beanie is going rounds and rounds till you have a total of 18 rounds. That is, finish this first round, slip stitch in the first stitch, chain 2, keep placing a double crochet into every single stitch till you have a total of 18 rounds or 18 rows, whatever you'd like to call it. So yeah, and I'll go ahead to make my 18 rounds and I'll meet you when I'm done. For clarity, to change yarn color, I have 2 loops on the hook. Take the yarn, the new yarn, and do this. It's that simple. And then try to tighten it up a little bit like this. For this round, I take out my stitch marker and simply, you have to hold this tail like this and simply slip stitch at the top of my first stitch, just like this. Chain 2, repeat. So after your 8th round, you chain 1 and then cut off your yarn. Cut off your yarn and pull it through like this. So this is 18 rounds. I snuck in a little pink hair. So this is the middle of your work where we've been slip stitching from. So you gently move this slip stitch side, this middle rather, to the side of your work like this. It should be at the side. You're going to grab your yarn needle. Also, when you chain 1 and at the end of your last round you can just leave a long tail of yarn before you cut it off, but I didn't do that. Yeah, get yourself another yarn and then you gently pass it through the yarn needle. You just take your time with it. Tie. You can tie it twice. Right. You turn this to the wrong side. So you just sort of align the edge. Just so it can be on the same line, sort of. Alright, you grab your needle and then we're going to be placing the needle at where this stops, where we have the V's. We're going to be placing the needle here and then here into here and then into the next V. You just look at my hand movement. Okay, and then go back on it. Next. And the next. So you just keep sewing in the edge. If you're not sure about this edge here, just what I do is I tie it like this. I just tie it to secure it like this. I tie it multiple times. Just watch my hand movement. This is what we have. To sew in the loose ends, gently pass this through the yarn needle like this, and then alright, so you're going to go at the top of every stitch like this and then do this. So yeah, or you can use a very small hook. This is a 4.5mm hook, I don't know if you can see, but like you can use a smaller hook size. This is just what I can get a hold of right now, and do something like this. Like this. Okay, and pass it through and pass it through. So yeah, you just do this till the yarn is real small and then you're ready to cut off. You can use same technique for every other loose ends. So yeah, we'll turn this to the right side. yeah, this is the final result. I really hope this video was easy for you to understand. Kindly give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Comment your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you like this color combination. Thank you so much.